What's up? It's your boy. This is the Beer Rant Lovejoy Show. Today's topic is about fighting over women. Now, I'm drunk, so this show is not going to be like the usual shows because I'm drunk. But I'm going to get through it. Um, I've had one too many Coors Lights, so y'all gotta bear with me. But I wanted to record this because what ended up happening earlier today was I was with a business partner. And I'm not saying no names. I'm not going to put nobody out there because everybody in my circle I care about. And I really have a big heart for people. I'm not one to throw people under the bus unless they deserve it. A lot of my videos, if I'm coming at somebody, I do my research and I really try to make sure that, before I post the video up, I'm checking my facts as much as possible. Now, saying that, let me get into the story. So basically, I'm sitting at my friend's place of business. I'm gonna be careful with this. And a girl comes along and she sits down. Now, mind you, her and my friend are quote unquote partners in business. Notice I didn't say business partners, I said partners in business. There's a difference. When I define business partners, my definition of that is people that are actually executing business and making financial gain. Partners of business are when people sit together and they have a potential of doing business and they have business discussions. At least that's my interpretation. I could be totally wrong, but that's just how I see the world. So, anyway, the girl turns her attention towards me and she notices that I'm drinking a soda. I said it right. She notices I'm drinking a soda. And she tells me that the soda's bad for me. And we're going back and forth. And I'm like, yeah, the soda is bad for me. I had another earlier soda that day, so this is my second soda. Now she's like, oh, this is really bad for you. Oh, she keeps talking about my soda. It kind of annoys me, but the girl's cute. So, and I feel like, you know what, she's breaking the ice. Why not? Okay, I'm drinking a soda. I'm going to die one day, so what? So I tell her, you know what? Actually, I have a background in science and I study herbs, and we're here at this place of business and we talk about herbs. So here, I show her a book I have on herbs, just to kind of let her know that we're here. This is our business. Although we are not perfect, we are health conscious. So she returns by saying, she replies by saying, "Oh well, I'm a scientist." And I said, "Wow." Well, she's got a background in science. I said, "Wow." Well, I got a background in science. And I told her how one day, my objective in life is to become a scientist and do research in regenerative medicine, in some form or fashion. I haven't figured it out yet, but I like to contribute to humanity. I hate to see people die of pancreatic cancer like Steve Jobs, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And and believe it or not, I actually would like to help make this world a better place. Which, believe it or not, a lot of people don't give a damn about making this world a better place. They like it the way it is, and they just want to rape, rob, and pillage, and do everything else they can. And that's another story for another episode. But most people who claim they want the world to be a better place are full of shit. I don't even understand why they cry at funerals. They might as well just not have a try tear. I mean, not have a tear at a funeral. I don't even know why people cry at funerals, because people claim they want to make the world a better place but do everything to fuck it up. But anyway, that's a story for another topic. That's a talk for another topic. I'm sorry, I'm drunk. I'm fucked up. So back to the story. So anyway, I sit there and and I'm like, well, she says her dad is a scientist. And I said, wow, he's a established scientist. He's a doctor, and we're at mind you, we're at this place of business, and we do want to sell herbal, you know, I like the, I don't want to say this, but herbal medicine, so to speak. And, you know, we can't, when you talk about herbal medicine, you got to be careful of your claims. So that's why I'm kind of stuttering. And I say, okay, great. Well, I tell you what, my name's Larry, blah, blah, blah. Nice to meet you. And one of my main goals in life is to become a scientist someday. And she said, wow, you need to really talk with my dad. He's a scientist and y'all would have a lot in common. I said, sure. So I gave her my academic card with my background of science. Well, that was the fatal fucking mistake because when she left, my partner at the place of business got in my ass and said that I was directing business away from him, blah, 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 blah. And mind you, his business is is pretty much in the business of selling alcohol. I'll just say that. I don't know what the fuck alcohol has to do with uh, what I'm doing. Now he does have a separate herbal business he's trying to start also. So I can kind of see that, but I'm talking about regenerative medicine and we're talking about her I'm talking about talking to this girl's dad about regenerative medicine because that's what I want to ultimately do with my life. And my friend who owns the business knows that. That's all we talk about. So anyway, he gets on my case and he tells me that I'm directing business away from him. I'm hijacking his business. I'm filibustering his business, and I'm trying to redirect the energy, and I'm trying to do all this stuff. Um, which was ironic because the reason why I even mentioned herbs and science was because I knew he was into herbs. So that's why I tried to deflect the conversation away from the fact that I'm drinking a soda and I actually am studying herbs, and that's what our business is about, herbs. It just so happens we start talking about science and regenerative medicine. So, long story short, he said the reason why I was flirting with her is because I wanted to fuck her, and she's a hot girl, and I'm not used to getting any pussy. So I saw her and fucking flipped out, went motherfucking crazy. I couldn't be further from the truth. The fact of the matter is, I've pretty much stopped chasing pussy a long time ago. I just don't. It's a waste of time for me. I'm trying to make something out of myself. I just don't have time. Women play games. I don't have time for games. All right, I really don't. So I'm not even thinking about pussy right now. You know, I'm just not. Thing is, I like women a lot. Um, I envy gay folks. That's how much I've been trying to stay away from women. I envy gay folks. I have gay friends, and I envy them because they don't chase women at all, and they have a lot of free time. But I like women, so there you go. You know, I can't do it any other way. I mean, there's no other way to go about it. I mean, being gay wouldn't be so bad, actually. You know, I mean, damn. I think if I could probably have a kid with a gay person, I probably would think about it at this point. You know, but I like pussy too much. So I gotta deal with pussy. Gotta deal with pussy. Gotta figure out a way to deal with it. Anyway, that's too much of my business for this show. I'm drunk. But, like I was saying, so he thinks that I'm just sitting here trying to flirt with this girl because I'm all googly eyed because a chick is sitting down by us. Little does he know that I couldn't care less that a chick, girl, guy, or elephant is sitting next to us. My mind is just not on that. I'd rather go home and jerk off. That's where I'm at right now. You know, I'm thinking about business. I'm just thinking about business. That's it. I see so much going on in the world with marriages and relationships to where it makes my head fucking spin. Okay? A lot of times I go to his place just to kind of take my mind off of things. And the one place I go to take my mind off of things, to talk about business, is a place where we're discussing a situation about me sitting in front of a chick and me wanting to fuck her and take business away from him. That was our whole discussion. So we spent about 2 hours arguing over whether I wanted to fuck her or not. Man, you can't make this stuff up. The good news is, hopefully her dad will email me, and we will talk about science because I'm a big advocate of science. I'm Very, very into that. And that's one of the things I love. So hopefully we will talk about that. But as far as my friend, I know I'm going to limit my time with him because he's convinced that I'm trying to hijack his business and I'm trying to redirect his energy. You know, I don't feel that way because I feel like with her dad being a scientist, I feel like eventually I'll be able to make products. And who knows, because he's a scientist, he can help me and that can make our business more legit. You know, the business I'm talking about, the business with my friend, it can make it more legit because we have more people that have more degrees than I do backing us. But he doesn't think about it that way. He thinks that I'm just trying to get her dad and flirt with her because my dick is hard. And it's really a shame because when a person reduces you down to a motherfucker that's only out for some pussy when you're not, it's really like a slap in the face. The thing is, though, I'm a great person and I really like what my friend is doing. So I gotta sit here and try to figure out a way to get us back on the same track so we're not talking about pussy, a soda can, and my health. That we can hopefully get back on business. But today was my beer rant. This is the Love Joy Show. Continue to subscribe. Well, I would say please subscribe, but you don't have to subscribe if you don't want to. I'm not going to beg you to subscribe to my channel. If you like what I'm saying, subscribe, and I will work to give you more content. If you don't subscribe, then what the fuck should I work for? I don't have no subscribers. So if I see you subscribe down there, guess what? I'm going to do better. I'm going to make better shows. I'm going to continue to make more.